Here, look at Waffle's butt while I tell you a story. So, Amber's disappearing act kind of reminds me of the monster in San Diego. So, little bit of backstory. I knew this older gentleman that was, he had like every DSM-5 of being a malignant narcissist, but I didn't know that there was such a thing when I knew him. And so, like, yeah, the relationship was full of turmoil and trauma bonding and crazy fucking shit. Anyway, so Amber's disappearing act, back to that. It reminds me of stuff that the Beast used to do. And what he would do is, like, he'd spend 2 or 3 days occupying all of my time and like having me go on web camera to talk to him for hours and hours and hours. Unbeknownst to me, he had a speed addiction, so he never really slept all that much. And yeah, when he crashed really, really hard, but he would stay going for a couple of days and drag me with him, just talking and talking and talking and pretty much telling the same stories over and over again with different details added, subtracted, the way Amber does. And one of the things he did, like after this 2 or 3 days of bombarding me with all of this attention, he would just drop off the face of the earth. He wouldn't respond to my emails, he wouldn't respond to my texts. He was never online in any of the places, but you'd see him posting on Facebook, and this was back when Google had their version of Facebook or whatever the fuck it was, and you'd see him on there. But he wouldn't ever reply to me for like 3 or 4, 5 days at a time sometimes, depending on how the conversation ended the last time we talked. If it ended on a good note, it would take him 4 or 5 days to get back to me. He would go completely no contact, just ghost me. And I would get worried and think that he was, you know, having some ideation and whatnot, because he would do that kind of stuff too. He would threaten and bait me all the time that he was feeling some sort of way and wanting to, you know, shuffle off his mortal coil. And what it really was he was just fucking off, trying to find new stories and trying to put me in an emotional state where I actually missed him and worried about him and totally forgot about the weird fucking lies or the strange stories or the inconsistencies that were in the conversation the time before. Yeah, anyway, so it's something that narcissists do. Amber has given us the silent treatment to make us pine for her and worry about her and wonder if she's okay. And she's eating it all up, num 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 num, like so many grains of rice and over-seasoned ramen. Anyway, that's my story, and that's my Waffles butt.